So you're telling me the lights turned on by themselves? Yes, and you can check the security camera feed if you got any doubts. I hope the androids didn't have anything to do with this. Whilst they leave the door open, I take the opportunity to sneak out of the room without anyone noticing, and take the same path I used before to exit the building. Instead of going back home, I head to Yoko's shop, still wearing the camo outfit. The shop's closed, but the lights are on. I walk closer and slam on the shutters until Yoko rolls them up and lets me in. What you doing here at these hours? And what's with that get-up? 3 other figures are with her. One of them is wearing her gang's typical red clothes, probably her underling. I can't see the other 2. I try to look at their faces, but they stay in the dark. One of them whispers something to Yoko before leaving the store. How could you sell me a stolen Velta android? Do you know she has singularity? Do you even realize the kind of trouble I just got into thanks to you? Yoko's minion approached me, but she stops her. Chill. It's just my friend. I told you about her before. Leave us alone. Yes, ma'am. What the fuck is Project Mara? How did you know? I knew it. I was sure you knew about it. What the hell's wrong with you? Why did you have an illegal android? And why did you sell it to me without saying anything? Well, it's a long story. I know you'll understand if you hear me out. Go ahead then. Tell me why I shouldn't just arrest you right now. Oh, did you come to arrest me? Oh. Of course not. But still, you need to explain yourself. It all happened around a week ago. Someone reached out to me. Some kind of hacker from the Yellow Sea. A hacker from the rebel army? I feel a lot safer now. They might even sentence us to death for working with the enemy. This is great. The thing is, he asked me for help attacking a Velta truck. At first I didn't accept his offer, but he convinced me he'd divert the convoy from their route. And that's what happened. The attack went good and we stole 4 androids. I looked around the truck and they were carrying pods with androids inside. I thought they'd be fancy 5th generations one. All I had to do was forge a license and then I could sell them on the black market. Why am I not surprised? We took a capsule to my store and I opened it up to see how it looked. Then the hacker talked to me about Project Mara, some kind of controlled singularity, but I didn't really know anything else. You sold her to me even though you knew she had singularity? But that isn't a bad thing. Just listen to me. It seems Velta was still working on singularity even after the 4th gen disaster, but with a different approach. They call it synthetic intelligence. Just think of it like a baby. They don't know anything. They act like other people because they mirror what they see. That's exactly what these machines are doing. The problem is the baby eventually stops imitating and starts to develop their own ideas, because their mind ain't limited to a specific purpose, kind of. But what if an android was able to create their own data? You give them the ability to learn and that's it. You let them grow and learn just like any human. I know what singularity is. I just don't get how Velta managed to control it. Velta created a brain, an empty brain exactly like a human's, with the same limits -1. Learning speed. Then they hired actors, simulated an entire environment, and let her grow. They shaped her personality just like a parent shaping their own kids, teaching her instead of adding the data themselves. While Mara learned what she needed, they gradually moved her from one body to another so that they could emulate a growth process. They've been developing a perfect human replica for years. So Mara's memories weren't implanted in her brain, but they're actually hers? She had to learn everything she knows? Yep, they have a simulation room out of the city. All their androids go there to learn. Even if everything you just told me was true, and Velta somehow managed to create androids with actual souls, What's the point? How does it benefit them? Don't know, but I know it's impossible to hack their bio brains. I'm sure that's why. I think I know enough. So, what am I supposed to do now with this android? Look, Mara is just like a human. She thinks and feels like one. Do exactly what you would with any other person. Mara's a license. I gave her one from the other androids. She's completely legal, so they won't find out, so chill, yeah? Hang on. I get why you stole her, but why did you have to give her to me? And those Velta workers? I know you really well, Yoko. You're hiding something. I couldn't sell an android like her, and I couldn't keep her in the storage room forever. Either I ain't forcing you to believe me, you can do whatever you want. Whatever. You're a lost cause. I suddenly remember Mara's going to wake up completely alone. And if that Yoko just told me is true, then I haven't been treating her too well. I'm still amazed though. It's incredible that they managed to keep working on the 4th generation. And even more despite everything that happened. They were successful. So, she's basically like a person. Yep. Anyway, what are you gonna do? Do you mind if I stay in your place tonight? What about Mara? She can take care of herself. I just need some time to think about this, and I don't think I can do it there. I'm sure she'll leave you alone if you ask her. Please, Yoko. Alright, let's go home. Then it's about time to close. Yoko lives right above the shop. We just need to take some small stairs and walk to the building located on top of the store. We take an elevator. It's huge and definitely top of the line. We arrive at her apartment. It's about the same size as mine. But definitely nicer. I won't wear pajamas. Yoko's are way too small and feels tight on me. Besides, it's been a while since I was able to sleep in the nude. What the hell? Are you gonna sleep like that? You don't really mind, do you? You know it's more comfortable to sleep like this with my prosthetic arm. I don't mind. I mean, I do, but not in a bad way. Come on now. Mara sleeps with me at home, so it's embarrassing to not wear anything to bed. It's fine. Wear whatever you want. Can I turn on the TV? That's why you came here? To watch TV? I just need some background noise. Okay, so tell me, what are you gonna do with Mara? Well, nothing, I guess. I can't simply throw her away at this point. It's just, this whole thing is so weird. I mean, you don't have to pretend she's not a machine. She is one. Just accept that an android can be fully conscious and feel exactly like a human does. That's it. I noticed something about her. It's not like she acts like a human. She goes way beyond that. Well, Mara's probably the first android with actual feelings in human history. It's normal to find it weird. We don't know what's going on in her head. It's incredible that Velta managed to run those experiments in secret for so long. I'm glad in a way. You and your twisted moral sense. You're not one to talk. I'll remind you that you aren't exactly a model citizen. What I mean is, if Mara is actually part of the latest generation of androids, pretty much human and with a controlled singularity, in the end, maybe all those experiments were really worth it. That's what I've been saying for years. You finally agree with me. But creating an android with a soul seemed impossible just a few years ago. Even now, I'd find it hard to believe if it weren't for the fact I live with one. And she ain't gonna be the last one. You always talked about how everything would change in the future. Did you forget about it? Yes, but you know what happened after they prohibited any advances in singularity research. I thought we'd never see an android with actual feelings. I was wrong. Now that you finally accepted it, please take good care of Mara. I gave her to you because I knew you'd keep her safe, and it wouldn't surprise me if Velta was looking for her. It's fine if you take her outside, or even if they see her, but if something strange happens, or if they try to take her away, give me a call. Fine. You know, I miss sleeping here. It's been a while since the last time I came. We used to spend a lot of time together. We used to do so many things together back then. You haven't changed at all. So, who's the new victim of your urges? I doubt Mara's into it. You can do whatever you want. She's anatomically correct, in case you didn't know. Who knows? Maybe she even has a crush on you. Come on, don't be stupid. Poor thing lived with the same fake family for her whole life, you know. I wouldn't find it weird if she fell in love with her sweet, caring mistress. Whatever. Sex with androids is illegal anyway. Nothing really illegal so as long as nobody knows. What's legal or not is relative. Who cares? If Mara's self-aware and you sold her and now I'm her owner, does it make us slavers? No way, but still. You should start treating her like a human instead of a machine. I'll try, but for now I'm gonna sleep. I think you just can't accept that you like her. You've grown attached to her. That's dumb. No matter how human she acts, I can't fall in love with a machine. It's not like you get to choose something like that, you know. Let's just talk about something else. Whatever. You know I'm right. By the way, Mara broke her hearing mechanism. Don't ask how. I can't simply take her to some mechanic, but I don't have the tools I need to fix her myself. You're right. I know one person who might have what you need, but you need to go to the slums around the docks, right by the sewers. Can you tell me who it is? Because everyone there is either a mugger, a beggar, or a part of a gang. Just be careful around him and everything's gonna be fine. He's the one who can sell you these super rare pieces, so you don't really have a choice. There's a catch though. You gotta bring Mara with you, or he'll straight up refuse to sell anything. And keep an eye on him. Fine. After talking about Yoko's latest shenanigans with her gang for a few minutes, we lied down on our bed and drifted off to sleep soon after. Blood. 9 days before the incident. Every existing thing is born without reason, prolongs itself out of weakness, and dies by chance. Jean Paul. It's dawn already? Yoko invites me to stay for breakfast, but I decide to head home instead. I hope Mara is okay. I feel bad about leaving her alone, but I needed time to think things over before I could spend more time with her. If she actually feels something, then I don't want to treat her like a machine. I arrive at my house, but Mara is nowhere to be seen in the bedroom. I see some light coming from the bathroom. So I open the door and take a look inside. Mara is right there, taking a bath, eyes closed. When she hears the door, she looks up to me, and her face flushes bright red. I can't help but stare. What are you doing? Get out! I walk out the bathroom and slam the door shut. I don't know what just happened to me. This isn't the first time seeing her naked, and I know she's just an android, but still. What the hell? Why would you open it again? I open the door again. Mara is now out of the bathtub, wrapping a towel around her body. You're a pervert. What are you... Ma'am. Not in front of my salad. I walk up to her almost as if something was pushing me. I can feel my heart hammering wildly. My arm reaches out to her and I rest my hand over her chest. Mara drops the towel as soon as she feels my touch. She's warm and I can feel her heart beating. Everything about her seems just so real. So perfect. I look up right into her eyes. Everything in the world apart from us vanishes. As I stare into them, I felt this before. No, I've already learned my lesson. It won't happen again. I can't let it happen again. I turn around and hastily walk out the door, looking down the entire time. I close the door and lean against it. Just get dressed already. After a few minutes, Mara comes out of the bathroom fully dressed, although her hair's still damp. What was that? I'm sorry. We both stay quiet for a few seconds. Where were you? At Yoko's. I wanted to talk to her. We don't dare to look into each other's eyes until a few seconds pass. I was worried. I'm sorry. Hey, there's something I need to tell you. Uh-huh. What is it? It's about your past. You're completely aware that you're an android. How'd they explain it to you? Mara relaxes and lets out a sigh at my question. She seems like she's almost disappointed. Dad told me. He gave me this long story about how I was different to humans. And they didn't say anything about you being a special kind of android? No. Am I? I could say you're rare, and it wouldn't nearly be enough to describe you. You're unique. My, thank you. Like, you actually feel something when you look at me, don't you? Well, yes, what about you? See, that's the problem. Problem? I mean, it's not like an actual problem. What I'm trying to say is that other androids don't feel anything. Ever. Oh, you were talking about that. How do you know? I've talked to plenty of androids, and to me it seemed like they could feel. A lot of them, actually. They just emulate it. They don't actually feel anything, but you actually do. I think. Does it really matter? Of course it does. It's what sets humans apart from mindless, soulless machines. Still, I don't think it really changes anything. It changes everything. If somebody forces you to make a choice, then it means you didn't really make it yourself, so it's basically a lie. Either way, I'm glad that you think I'm special. My stomach grumbles. I completely forgot how long I've gone without food. That reminds me. I forgot to take the camel outfit back to the station. I left it at Yoko's house. I doubt I'll ever see it again. Mara is now staring at my bookshelf, looking for a specific book. What do you want? Do you have a cookbook? Mara grabs my hand and takes me to the kitchen. I open a drawer under the countertop and take out a tiny book, completely covered in dust. This was already here when I moved in. Mara reads through the pages, looking for a recipe we can make with a few ingredients I have in the house. Spaghetti bolognese? Bologna? I don't know. Without meat. You don't have any kind of meat. So, plain spaghetti. Did we really need a cookbook for that? Do you know how to cook it? No, not really. Elaine always cooked for me. We grab a cooking pot, the only one I have. We fill it with water and put it on the stove. After discussing for a bit about how high we should set the heat, we opt to bring the water to a boil with the noodles already in. Now what? Do you know how long it takes? Now what? Do you know how long it takes? The recipe says we have to wait until the water boils. Wait, let me show you something. It should be ready once we come back. Mara heads to the bathroom and comes back with a small plant in a pot. Where'd you find that? They taught me how to take care of plants back at the labs. Where'd you get that pot? I stole it. But it was for a good cause. Ha! Why would they teach you gardening? I don't know, but they gave different lessons to each and every one of us. How were the other androids? My siblings? Well, I didn't know them too well, but I know some of them just went out for walks and chats, while others learned to use weapons. And then there were the ones that left the facility every week, but they never told us why. Mara decides to check on the food. I can hear her yelling from the kitchen. It's burning! I quickly turn off the cooker and move the cooking pot away. I try to take the noodles out of the pot with a spoon, but I fail miserably. They're stuck. We could still try to eat the noodles on the top. We grab whatever we can salvage and dump it in a strainer. Mara serves 2 plates. Cleaning up that pot is gonna be hell. I better leave it soaking. That's it? Completely plain? You don't have any cheese nor tomato sauce? Your kitchen makes me sad. We should have ordered pizza. Elaine always bought whatever ingredients she needed the day. So, you're going back to work tomorrow? Are you gonna be out all day? Yes, but I won't stay there for a whole day. They only pay me for 4 hours a day. I work more because I don't have anything else to do. I'll come back as soon as my shift ends. Aren't you afraid of being fired? They haven't fired me yet, so I doubt they ever will. And if they want to, then so be it. When did you turn so callous? Always have been. Alright. Uh-oh. Have you seen anything strange? I forgot what voice I used for her. Have you seen anything strange? No. The android's acting quite normal. It seems that she started to grow attached to her. That's good news then. I wouldn't be so sure. She's not a companion android. Well, these models can be unpredictable. Still, if she's not following her programming, then it means the project was a failure. Did you see the plant? What about that? There's something there. I know. It's interesting. Maybe the android simply considers her safest way to survive. I doubt it. If only we could access the other ones. The boss said we can't. We just need to keep watching for now. Understood. Why is he not wearing a shirt? Eight days before the incident. She woke up yelling once again. Can I get the microphone signal? I'm on it. Hey, did you have the same dream again? Are you okay? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. 6 days before the incident. Here. It looks like she cooked something for Mara. I guess she hasn't really changed. Do you think it might happen again? What happened over 10 years ago? It seems likely. Did you make it for me? Yeah, I thought it'd be fine if I did something once in a while. Thank you. It's sure yummy. I'm glad you like it. 5 days before the incident. I've been talking to Yoko. I think I'll be able to fix your broken ears soon. Are you sure? I don't want things to end up badly like the last time. Everything will be fine, I promise. 4 days before the incident. Nightmares again. Looks like she's waking up. Jesus, she's covered in sweat. Some nightmare. Mara's hugging her. They started when Mara arrived, but her medical records say she stopped having them years ago. How interesting. What is it? It's interesting how Mara triggered this kind of response from her. Whatever, we have to meet her in an hour. We need to get ready. Let me go by myself today. I want to see if she's more relaxed that way. Are you sure? Yes, just make sure they let us patrol around. Get us something boring. Alright. Yellow Ocean. Perhaps one did not want to be loved so much as to be understood. George Orwell, 1984. Are you sure you'll be okay? Yeah, I told you nightmares aren't that big of a deal. And why do you have to go to work so early? It's still dark. I have to do it sometimes. My shift change. Try to get some sleep while I'm out, okay? Fine. Mara turns around and snuggles on her blanket. I eat something and then head to the bathroom to brush my teeth. The plant has grown surprisingly big, and for all the space it takes up, at least I have to admit it makes the room livelier. Kyle and Darla should arrive soon. These last weeks of work have been really calm so far, although Mara kept me distracted during my entire free time. I can hear the noises of a car engine in front of the building, so I leave quickly to not make them wait. It's not them. How strange. They're late. I get a message on HoloNet. Hey, Kyle's in a bit of a pinch, so I'll pick you up. I'll arrive shortly. Alright. I button up my coat. It's a bit cold outside. I'm glad Kyle isn't around for once. I don't feel comfortable with him around. I can always feel his eyes digging into me. It feels like he has killer eyes. Darla shows up in the company's old car instead of the van. I get inside. The windows are foggy and it smells better than usual. Good morning. Hello. You look happy today. Did something happen? Not really. So, schedule patrolling? Yes. Everything should go smoothly tonight. Perfect. Darla drives for a few minutes until we reach our appointed area. After that, she drives around the block, pulling over to the side every few minutes so we can rest. It's cold. Do you mind if I turn on the heat? Sure. Hey, you don't really have to say anything if you don't want, but what do you think about Kyle? I know you're different from him. From him? What do you mean? I mean you, Velta, is working with me for a reason. I know you're not here just to take care of me. There's something else I don't know. I can only tell you one thing. Trust me. Go ahead, tell me. No, I mean, that's the thing I was trying to say. Trust in me. We continue patrolling for the rest of the shift. I make some small talk, but I don't bring up the topic again. I already know she won't say anything. Still, what she said before piqued my interest. Trust me? We pull over to a sidewalk and a figure gets close and knocks on my window. I roll it down. Psst. What do you want? You? What else? I don't have any change. Today, at the docks. I wanted to make sure you didn't forget. Yoko talked about me, didn't she? What? Wait, you know Yoko? Now that I look closer, this isn't a homeless person. It's the same commercial android I met a few weeks ago. She's just wearing a costume. I thought you wanted to fix Mara's ears, didn't you? Uh-huh. Go to the docks on the far south side of the district. Look for a scrapper. He'll tell you how to find us. Me. Come today. It's the only chance you will get, and bring her, of course. What the hell, Yoko? What kind of crap did you just get me into again? Now I'm supposed to meet yet another criminal? Amazing. Soon after finishing his message, the android walks to an alley, where she deactivates and drops to the floor, completely lifeless. Who was that? Just a hobo. She was certainly persistent. They always are. Let's get out of here. We can park somewhere else. Okay. I don't know why I'm surprised. None of Yoko's contacts are really that safe, and that's putting it lightly. We don't speak much for the rest of the shift. Darla drops me on my doorstep. I get inside my house and change my clothes as fast as I can. I don't want to make Yoko's friends wait. Mara's still asleep. I need to wake her up, so I nudge her shoulders. Mara, let's go. We need to get your ear fixed. She wakes up with a yawn. I can tell her eyes are making a monumental effort to look at me. Monumental effort. Now? It's so early. I really don't like the fact that there's so many people keeping an eye on us. I hope I can fix her, because that's the way I can solve two things in the same day. Yes. Without saying a single word, she walks to the bathroom to get dressed and ready to leave. Meanwhile, I open the cabinet where I keep spare blankets and press around to open the hidden compartment. I grab my old sawed-off shotgun, an ammunition belt. I fit it under my clothes, hoping it won't show. I put the shotgun in one of my coat pockets. I hope I don't have to use it, but the dock area isn't exactly safe. I can hear Mara opening the door, so I quickly close the hidden compartment. I'm ready. We leave my house and walk to the closest station, and we take a floating train to the port area. We've been living together for over 2 weeks, and all the awkwardness I felt when I was around her when we first met was completely banished by now. I don't want anything to happen to Mara, so I keep an eye on her. She seems to be happy though, so I guess she's fine. You definitely took your time to get me fixed. Fine, I'm sorry. It's hard to find spares for it. I was joking, don't worry about it. I had to wait until they could get a replacement, but the place we're visiting isn't safe at all. It's near the Yellow Sea, equally dangerous and warm. It's fine, I like the sun. Also, you can trust me. I know how to take care of myself. It's not like I don't trust you. So, where are we going exactly? I'm not too sure myself. Actually, I want you to stay near me at all times. Alright. Once the train arrives at the docks, we walk through the rusty, grimy alleyways leading to the market. The local eyes are suspiciously. The local eye us suspiciously, but I don't think it's strange. We stick out like a sore thumb. G'day, ladies. Wouldn't you be interested in getting married? It ain't legal up there, but here in old Mason's church, you can do whatever you want. Marriage isn't illegal in the Empire, but getting married to an android is. I grab him by his jacket and whisper in his ear. Go away. Forget that you saw me here. It seems like he understood my message, as he ran off down one of the alleys. We keep making our way to the far south side of the district without too many distractions, apart from the constant hustle and bustle that almost seems like it's trying to pull us apart. Mara grips my arm and manages to stay next to me no matter what. I know your life was a lot calmer before we met, but this is the best option I have to get you fixed. Are you kidding me? This is exciting. It's a bit scary, but I don't really mind since I already saw you have a pistol hidden in your coat. I've seen it before back on our first day together when you left me alone in the house. It's a shotgun. And it'd make me very happy if you didn't talk about it in such a loud voice. Oops, sorry. It's like it's impossible to hide things from Mara. Once we reach the final houses in the area, I decide to ask one of the vendors to see if they know anything about the scrapper. I pick one who looks the least dangerous. A grubby-looking man surrounded by metal objects with strange shapes. There are figurines, flowers, even feathers all made out of iron. Excuse me, old man. Do you know where I can find the scrapper? To be honest, I don't remember if I know him, kiddo. Buy me something I might just remember then. You want me to buy something, but you've only got junk. Junk? That's enough. First, me ain't no scrapper nor blacksmith, this arts. Now I'm the metallist. Didn't you see the sign over there? No. Oh, that piece of trash fell down last week. But this was a sign that said metal working. I ain't no like them rest of the idiots just scavenging around the dump. I make art. To be fair, you have some really pretty things here. See? You can learn a thing or two from that little girl. She got good taste. Who are you, by the way? She came with me, so if you want to say something to her, you can say it to me. Hey, little girl, do you like that flower? Ask your girlfriend to buy it and I'll take you both to the warehouse. What do you think? It's actually really cute. Hey, Mara. It's a deal then, kiddo. It'll be 15 credits. 15 credits for a piece of scrap? Mara's already holding the flower and giving her her best puppy eyes. I can't believe I'm doing this. Ugh, fine, 15 credits. Now take me to the mechanic. Mechanic? Heaven knows what they told you. This is the first time we got into signal since the attack that night. Should we take action? Not yet. We can't put another android at risk. Tell the assault team to get ready, but don't let them do anything until I say so. Do you have any idea why he brought them here? I don't know, but it's got to be really important to expose himself like this. We've got to observe for now. Get down. So are you coming or what? Yes, we are. I just thought I saw something. We follow the metallist to what seems like a huge abandoned warehouse. Inside, there's a bunker door attached to a concrete wall. The metallist leaves and closes the door, barely leaving a crack. I can hear a noise right above me. Something's dropping from the ceiling. In less than a second, I'm holding my shotgun, hiding it partially with my coat. I don't pull it out trigger yet. It's just a button hanging from the cord. Hoorah! You have incredible reflexes, just as I expected from you. Come on, come inside. You've just got to press the button. When I press the button, it seems to scan my fingerprints. The bunker door opens slowly, revealing a small room filled with warm lights. Mara and I look at each other and she pushes me forward. It doesn't seem like she's scared. We walk through the door and immediately see a few figures inside the room. Are they human? If they are, they look like scavengers. Finally, I finally got you to come here. Please let me introduce myself. My name is Sal, and those are Sal and Sal. It's him again. It's a pleasure. Sal has talked a lot about you. It's great to see you in person after our encounter at the station. Yes, and you took us away from that child's body. I appreciate it a lot, honey. See? I told you she was the best. I know why you came here. You want me to help you fix your little girlfriend. But why don't we hang out for a bit? I've been watching you for so long. It'd make me really happy to talk to you. Alone. Your little show was incredible, but I came here to install a new eardrum for Mara, nothing more. You're so cold as ever. I love it. We can't install anything here, but I can give you the eardrum. Actually, I've already got it right here, ready for delivery. Give it to me then, so I can get away from here. Hey, why don't you talk to us about your girl? She's very special, isn't she? I'd love to have one like her in my collection. Another one. I actually have a lot of them already, but no two are alike. I wonder what Velta's planning to do with them. I take out my shotgun and aim for the smaller one. I assume he's the one talking now. Calm down, Missy. Sal can be very rash at times. We won't hurt you or your partner. We're not raiders. I agree with Sal. She's cute. Well, and both of you are cute. Although we can definitely fix that white hair of yours. I could give you a bright pink dye job. It'll look gorgeous on you. Actually, we aren't a couple. Ah, what the hell? Stop! I looked away for 1 minute and I pressed the X. This is bull. Why? I hate this.